Hi guys, so the original plan for this week was for me to upload my travel vlog footage from visiting my hometown this past week. However, that's gonna take a long time to edit, to be quite honest with you, and this week has been crazy. So instead we're gonna do an episode of eating around the world in the Bay. I'm gonna take you along to a restaurant that I believe is in multiple places around the world. It's called Hana Japan. It's a teppanyaki place. I don't even think I've ever been to teppanyaki. I don't know, we'll find out when I go in. I literally just got invited out to dinner while I was at work like 2 or 3 hours ago, so this is all fresh in my mind. I've done no research on this place. But anyways, let's go inside, let's eat some food, let's hang out with friends, see what this restaurant is all about and what teppanyaki really is. I'm not really sure. And then at the end of this vlog, I'm gonna give you a life update so that if you've emailed me and you've been like, why aren't you responding to me? You kind of know why. All right, let's go in.
A wine bag.
Oh my God.
It's like a better version of the wine bag.
It's my first time at a teppanyaki place and people are freaking out about it. Every single other person, there's 8 people, have been here like to a teppanyaki place before and they're like, so I think I'm in for a treat. Very loud. Oops, I forgot to film it. But this dressing's really insane. Got some shrimp. So that's a filet mignon, and those are New York steaks, are they? Thank you. I hope you enjoyed watching that. I definitely enjoyed being there. That was so fun. I can't believe I've never been to teppanyaki before. My overall thoughts on that place are that it is probably the most fun group dining experience I've ever had in my life. The show aspect of it is super fun. However, in my personal opinion, I don't think the food is amazing, which I kind of expected, to be honest. And it is a little bit pricey. I mean, like the meal that I got was around like the dinner entree with everything included. So like everything that was on my plate with the soup, salad, veggies, fried rice, the salmon. It was $24, but then with the extra cost of the fried rice, I think that's an extra $3. So it's like $27 for the dinner. And then they do charge a 17% tip, like automatically. And that's definitely warranted. So I know that people kind of tip varying amounts in the US. The general rule of thumb that I've learned, you tip 20% if they give you excellent service. And basically as the service goes down, you go down from there. I know that probably seems crazy if you're not from the US, but that's pretty typical. It's just kind of part of the expense of eating out. So they charge a 17% gratuity no matter what, which is, in my opinion, completely justified because of how much work goes into it. Like I can't imagine what the training for that job is like. I have no idea. If you're gonna go there, you should spend the extra $3 and get the fried rice. I appreciate that they don't overcook everything. They ask you how you want stuff cooked, not the salmon, but like they didn't overcook the salmon, which I appreciate. But to be honest, there wasn't any like umami flavor to anything that was exciting or unique or over the top. It's just pretty generic food, but like a really, really fun dining experience. So I'm super glad I went. Also, at the beginning of this video, I was so just not knowledgeable about any of this stuff. I realized that Hana Japan is based off the same concept as Benihana. I've never been to a Benihana before. I had no idea even that Benihana was a teppanyaki steakhouse restaurant, like where they cook in front of you. Apparently this is a whole world that I have never delved into. I don't know how I missed the boat on all this, but yeah. It was really fun. Comment below if you've ever been to like Benihana or Hana Japan or anything that's kind of similar to this and what you think about it. So I did say that I was gonna give you like a little bit of a life update because things have been crazy. So basically I went and visited my family, had a great time. So then of course, when you take time off, work piles up, right? So I got sick towards the end of my time there. And so then when I came back and I was like, now I can get into the grind and like catch up on everything, I was actually sick. So basically I just went to my normal like job, my office job that's, you know, not Lauren Without Fear. And all the stuff for Lauren Without Fear unfortunately just kind of got pushed aside because I was meant to like catch up on that in my free time, but instead I was sleeping in my free time. And then on the day that I don't actually work, cause like I'm not quite full-time, I'm just under full-time at my job. All the rest of that time that I had available was spent doing really boring and stressful adult things. The big one being that we bought a car. So Eric actually recently resigned from his job, but he does have a job lined up. It's not gonna start for a little while, so he has some time off, which is really nice. However, we need a second car. Like, no question, it needed to happen. Unfortunately, the job that he's gonna be working is north of here and my job is south. So we ended up getting a hybrid car so that we can use the carpool lane with just one person in the car. It's pretty freaking awesome. I'm actually going to make a whole video about it because this whole process of like looking for electric versus hybrid, looking how it works in the carpool lane, like this whole process of doing this car buying has been way more intense and stressful and a learning process than it was when I first bought like my regular car. I have a 2002 Toyota RAV4. That's my car that I normally was driving. So this is our second vehicle. First car was just like, let's just get a car. Like any car works. So I just like got one and I didn't have to do a ton of research. The hybrid though was ridiculous. Like the amount of research that had to be done, it was crazy. So I'm gonna make a whole video about that and kind of give you guys my thoughts on like electric versus hybrid and where this is going because I've formed some opinions and learned a lot in the process, so I think it might be helpful for people. My car is a spaceship, you guys. I cannot wait to show you. I've also been doing very fun things like, why do the fuses keep blowing? I gotta do my taxes soon, I gotta sign up for benefits on my job. But the cool, fun part is that this weekend, I'm throwing a birthday party for my dog. He's turning 5 years old on St. Patrick's Day, which is a Saturday. That's March 17th. And so we are going to have a bunch of friends over. We're gonna get a keg and we're gonna have a big doggy birthday party. Cause we always joke about how like people come over and Abe like is super excited at first, and then once we start doing our thing, like playing D&D or whatever we're doing, Abe's like, oh, it's not an Abe party. So this one is actually gonna be an Abe party. I probably don't look like it because I'm pretty good at putting on a show, as are most people who deal with mental illness. Thank you. But I'm extremely stressed right now, and I'm pretty much just the human embodiment of stress. Like there's very few other emotions going on besides just like, so yeah, that's what's been going on in my life lately. Be sure you're following me on Facebook. I've been posting 3 video clips a week on there, and a lot of those are either extended clips or never before seen clips from my travels. Other than that, I will see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.